Hello, my friend. Ruru here, your reading friend. I want to help you improve your vocabulary words, love for reading, and text understanding. For today's story, let's look at this picture. Could you tell me the name of this picture? I mean the white one? Yeah, these are milks. Milk can be classified as fresh milk or the powdered one. But the question is, where does the milk come from? Well, if you say milk comes from cows, you are correct. However, according to Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, milk comes from cattle at 83%, buffaloes 14%, goats 2%, sheep 1%, and camels. So as you can see in our graph, cattle produces the most number of milk for the year 2016. Now you got another information. The other information that I would like to share with you is the benefit that we could get from drinking milk. Milk is rich in calcium for us to have strong bones and teeth. It is also rich in magnesium, which purifies our body and help our heart. Selenium, to boost our immune system, helps prevent cancer and heart disease. Riboflavin or vitamin B2 that aids energy in production, promotes formation of red blood cells, and vitamin B12 that can prevent breast cancer, anemia, and Alzheimer's disease. Lastly, vitamin B5, which help us reduce stress, promote healthy skin and hair. So if you're going to drink 250 milliliters glass of whole milk from cows that can provide a 5 to 6-year-old child with about 48% of protein requirements, 9% of calories, and key micronutrients. Now, having said these benefits, let's start drinking milk every day. But what's the relevance of milk in our story today? That's the question that we're going to answer as we read this new story.
Here we go.
The first word that we have to learn is the word various. 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 Different kind or sorts. For example, a group of fruits. Second one, a various color of tulips. A various foods. Number two, hesitation. 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 Doubt or indecision. As you can see on the picture, the animal is in hesitation if he is going to cross the stream. Number two, she is in hesitation whether which answer is correct. Is it letter A or letter B? Number three, rarest. 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 Uncommon or unfamiliar. Just like this example, it has the rarest color of the eye. It's not brown, black, or blue, but it's somewhat green with a touch of brown. That's why we can classify this as a rarest color of the eye. Number two, this is the tallest man in the whole world. That's why he has the rarest height. Next, perseverance. 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 Continued effort to do or steadfastness. For example, this one. Despite of having no hands, he still can write. Number two, the parrot has the perseverance to climb on the tree despite of having no hands. Next word, reputed. Reputed. Reputed, widely known, well respected. Just like this example, I know you are very familiar with this group of boys. They are known as BTS. Second one, Blackpink.
You like that? You gonna like that?
And the third one, our host of It's Showtime. Looking good! The story that we are going to read is all about A Glass of Milk by K5 Learning. Listen, once there was a poor boy who made a living by selling various objects from door to door. This was the way he earned money to pay for his school. Read. One day, as he was walking from house to house as usual, he felt very hungry and weak. He felt that he could not walk even a few steps. He decided to ask for food at the house. He knocked on the door and was stunned to see a beautiful young girl open the door. With much hesitation, he asked the girl for a glass of water. The young girl understood his condition and offered him a huge glass of milk. With an astonished look, the boy drank the milk very slowly. How much do I owe you for this milk? He asked her. The girl replied, I do not want any money for this. The boy thanked the girl from the bottom of his heart and left the place. Years passed by. The young girl grew up. In her youth, unfortunately, she fell ill and was diagnosed with the rarest kind of nervous disorder. Many experienced doctors were baffled at her condition, and she was admitted in the city hospital with the most advanced facilities. Dr. Kevin, a renowned neurospecialist, was called in by the hospital to examine her. Even with his extraordinary expertise, Dr. Kevin found the girl's illness very hard to cure. However, with perseverance and hard work that lasted months, he was finally able to get the disease under control. With careful medication and monitoring, the girl was completely cured in the end. Everyone praised the doctor, but the girl was quite worried about how much the hospital bill would come to. Her family had just a little money kept away in the bank, which was by no means enough to pay for such a long treatment in that reputed hospital. The girl was given the hospital bill finally. With trembling hands, she opened it. She was stunned to see that the bill had been crossed out and cancelled, and there was a note underneath signed by Dr. Kevin. Bill paid years ago with a glass of milk. Let's check your comprehension. Number 1. What did the poor boy do to make a living? What did the poor boy do to make a living? Right! Number 2. What did the young girl give to the poor boy? What did the young girl give to the poor boy? Number 3. What kind of disease is being diagnosed to the girl? What kind of disease is being diagnosed to the girl? Number 4. What is the note underneath the sign of Dr. Kevin? What is the note underneath the sign of Dr. Kevin? And number 5. What is the moral lesson in the story? What is the moral lesson in the story? Congratulations! You finished our week 8 reading activity.